Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-21. The Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-21 is a supersonic jet fighter and interceptor aircraft, designed by the Mikoyan Gurevich Design Bureau in the Soviet Union. Approximately 60 countries over 4 continents have flown the MiG-21, and it still serves many nations 6 decades after its maiden flight. India is the largest operator of MiG-21s. In 1961, the Indian Air Force, IAF, opted to purchase the MiG-21 over several other Western competitors. As part of the deal, the Soviet Union offered India full transfer of technology and rights for local assembly. In 1964, the MiG-21 became the first supersonic fighter jet to enter service with the IAF. Due to limited induction numbers and lack of pilot training, the IAF MiG-21 played a limited role in the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965. However, the IAF gained valuable experience while operating the MiG-21 for defensive sorties during the war. The positive feedback from IAF pilots during the 1965 war prompted India to place more orders for the fighter jet and also invest heavily in building the MiG-21's maintenance infrastructure and pilot training programs. Since 1963, India has introduced more than 1,200 MiG fighters into its air force. As of 2019, 113 MiG-21s are known to be in operation in the IAF. However, the plane has been plagued by safety problems. Since 1970, more than 170 Indian pilots and 40 civilians have been killed in MiG-21 accidents. At least 14 MiG-21s have crashed between 2010 and 2013. Over half of the 840 aircraft built between 1966 and 1984 were lost to crashes. When in afterburner, the engine operates very close to its surge line, and the ingestion of even a small bird can lead to an engine surge/seizure and flame out. The expansion of IAF MiG-21 fleet marked a developing India-Soviet Union military partnership, which enabled India to field a formidable air force to counter Chinese and Pakistani threats. The capabilities of the MiG-21 were put to the test during the Bangladesh Liberation War. During the war, the MiG-21s played a crucial role in giving the IAF air superiority over vital points and areas in the Western theater of the conflict. Because of the performance of India's MiG-21s, several nations, including Iraq, approached India for MiG-21 pilot training. By the early 1970s, more than 120 Iraqi pilots were being trained by the Indian Air Force. One MiG-21 was shot down by a Pakistani soldier, using a shoulder-fired Manpads missile during the Kargil War. On August 10, 1999, two MiG-21 FLS of the Indian Air Force intercepted and shot down a Pakistan's Naval Air Arm's Atlantic Maritime Patrol aircraft with an R-60 missile, after it allegedly entered Indian airspace for surveillance, killing all on board. During Operation Swift Retort on February 27, 2019, an Indian MiG-21 Bison was shot down during a clash between Indian and Pakistani aircraft. India claimed that the MiG-21 Bison shot down a Pakistani F-16 before the MiG-21 was itself shot down. The Indian pilot reportedly used an R-73 WVR missile to shoot down the F-16. Pakistan denied the use or loss of any F-16 in this incident. The Indian MiG-21 pilot ejected, was captured by Pakistan forces and subsequently returned to India. On February 28, 2019, India displayed the debris of an AMRAAM missile, to contradict the Pakistan's denial of using F-16s in the mission. In its briefing dated April 8, 2019, the IAF reiterated that it shot down a PAF's F-16 in the aerial engagement of February 27, 2019, and presented what it called irrefutable evidence in the form of radar images to prove that it downed a Pakistan F-16 fighter. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Footprints for more videos.